After a 2-week break that felt super long, we were back in action. It was good to see that in the 2-week break, Gavin Hunt got to rest, rethink, reshuffle, and even allow his face to turn its more natural, lighter red. Kaizer Chiefs were back. Back playing against Golden Arrows on a Sugar Ray Kulu pitch that was as patchy as our performance has been this season. Seriously, it was really patchy, guys. You had 2 weeks. And by patchy, I mean less good patchy, way more bad. You could see where Gavin Hunt's head was. Don't concede any goals. So Ngezana, Pahlele, Caroso, Muleko, Zulu, and Katsande made it into starting lineup. Hell, I think if Mato was healthy, he'd also be starting in that wonderful, newly created central defensive striker role that he played last season. It also seemed as though Gavin Hunt has given up on trying to teach these players how to play his football, and they'd reverted back to the football made famous by Ernst Middendorp. Helicopter football. Crosses. Don't put it on the floor. Hunt probably reckons that he'll play Middendorp football with these Middendorp players and Midden drop them the next season when that transfer ban is lifted. Middendorp, by the way, was just unveiled as the new old coach for Maritzburg United. He's gone back so much that this really makes it his team of choice. The match itself was a dull affair, and in the second half, Katsande did us a favor by not getting a yellow card, but giving away a penalty in the 49th minute. Upon second viewing, it didn't look like a penalty. It looked like he had done nothing wrong, but again, we do really need the soon-to-be crowned PSL champions, Supersport United, to speak to Supersport TV so that they can get the DSTV cameras in the DSTV Prem and we can get VAR introduced. Good old nepotism. A player that could do no wrong on the day. Leonardo Castro. 2 goals. One from a wonderful Billiat corner and another from a wonderful Billiat crossback. To cap off a wonderful game by Chiefs, get us 3 points, signify a comeback, and bring us back into... Yeah, they scored 5 minutes later. Nonetheless, a valuable point in the bag. 2-2 it ended, and we took our point and we headed over to Moroka Swallows to go play... What do you mean it's Swallows FC? But they play in Dobsonville. Isn't that where Swallows play? Anyway, 3 days later, we went to go play Swallows FC at Dobsonville Stadium in a match where we looked pretty good. We actually looked confident. We actually made some chances. The boys really do know how to play this Middendorp football, and even in this match it looked like Gavin's decision to play 6 defensive players was actually working out, giving Kama and Caroso some time to work on their relationship and cause some havoc up front. They actually looked promising. We even got a goal disallowed when Caroso decided to spear the keeper harder than Roman Reigns spears, well, anyone. We even managed to hit the post for, this is true, the 759th time this season so far. For all the promising play that we had, Swallows continued the trend of smaller teams playing better than the mighty Amakosi. Because in the second half, Lebohang Cheeseboy Mokoena rolled back the years and played like it was 2004 again. Wonderful dribbling, wonderful crossing. No, get that out of here. I'm contractually not allowed to make fun of anybody who's a Mokoena. So let's make fun of Vuyomir, who also rolled back the years in his role and played like it was 2001 again, when he was just a young player of 47. The good old days. They also had a bogus offside call on a wonderful set play that they played, which again makes me want Supersport United CEO Stan Matthews to speak to MultiChoice CEO Calvo Mawela, who should ask his colleague at Supersport TV, Gideon Choban, to loan the league some of those DSTV cameras and get us VAR. It really is all in the family. Nonetheless, the constant pressure proved far too much for Kaizer Chiefs to handle. Again, we were reminded that there's no coach that parks the bus better than Jomo Sono. Figuratively, tactically, and in real life. Swallow scored in the 86th minute and handed us a loss with more joy than Panyaza Lusufi does handing over a school to a disadvantaged community. that joke works because Panya's is education MEC and he owns the shareholder in Solos, and it's just 1 point from 2 matches. I mean, it's better than the 3-0 losses that we're clubbed with before, but it's not really looking good for Coach Gavin. How do we go forward? What do we do going forward? I don't know. We are going into our first CAF Championship match going forward, and we hope that this is good, or else this is just a really tough season for us to swallow. I really wanted to make the Amakwenya joke. You know, like Amakwenya or swallows